What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. Oof, it's been a hot minute, guys. So, quick point on first impressions on this bad boy. Really, it's not a bad boy, guys. This is Aventus Cologne. This is the new eau de parfum which have come out only recently, this 2019 edition. And effectively, guys, just on the opening alone, this is according to Fragrantica, has bergamot in the top notes. It has some blackcurrant, it has some pineapple, which I don't really pick up on, and it has some apple, which I definitely do pick up on, and it's got some mint. In the mid notes, we've got some rose, we've got some patchouli, we have some birch, and we have in the base notes, it says ambergris, which I don't think is in this one at all, guys. It's also saying that there's some vanilla, some oak moss, and some musk. My initial thoughts on this, guys, this is my first impressions. I'm literally on the go now, but I just want to get this video out. I'm extremely disappointed with this one, guys. I think Creed, it's like the King's new clothes in this circumstance. They've been enjoying the hype train for Aventus for so long, and maybe somebody decided, let's just do a new addition to that. There's so many flankers out there, guys. This is really disappointing. Can't express how disappointed I am with this one, guys. The opening is bright, it's sharp. The opening, guys, is like I get like a slight musk. I get apple. I get the mint note. This is very nice. The opening is fantastic. It's very nice. But then the dry down, guys, it smells to me very linear. I can't see how there's any sillage with this one. It's like there's no real projection. I don't feel this is going to last even. I know obviously it's a cologne, so it needs to be more in the hot weather. But compared to the original Aventus, you know, that one's apparently got the ambergris where this one doesn't. To me, guys, they've really sort of made a mistake on this one. I think this is probably something where you hope there's focus groups and people have these discussions with fragrances, and it sounds to me like someone's basically just been saying to them, it's fantastic, it's fantastic, it's come through, it's come to the final point, and literally from there there's nothing to show. This, again, in my opinion, is one of the worst purchases I've ever made. I'm not even going to say necessarily how much it is, but at the same time, guys, all I can express is my disappointment for it. In my opinion, guys, this is only my first impressions, but the opening is probably the best part, which only lasts for probably only like maybe 5-6 seconds. And then the dry down, you see, smells very linear. It smells slightly minty, slightly rosy. It's like one of the faintest versions of Aventus you could imagine. So if you had a high street fragrance or a high street store that decided to do a clone of Aventus, they didn't have the budget, they just thought, let's just put something out there. That's what this smells like to me. Now, I'm not denying that there's obviously the time and production, everything else that goes into it, but unfortunately, it's just the house name that's going to sell this one, guys. To me, I wouldn't advise buying it at all. Try and get your, if you can get like a reduced bottle for a price, fantastic, but at the same time, guys, this definitely is not the one. They've, in my opinion, really messed up on this one, guys, and this is my initial impressions, but I can't really even work out why this would be released from a house of this nature. I just feel like maybe they're not considering their real customers anymore, and someone's just decided we just need to get something out. The name is just the name in this instance, but beyond that, the fragrance doesn't do any justice, in my opinion, guys. In all honesty, I know the two aren't necessarily comparable, but at the same time, if I were to say anything that smelled as a imitation for the people, and it's not this one, I'm sure you can already guess it, guys, it's going to be Zara Vibrant Leather. That is actually, in my opinion, a better fragrance with more density than what this one is. This one has no density to it at all, guys. A cologne is still supposed to be more aromatic. It's supposed to give you that freshness. The opening, yes, is bright, but the opening doesn't last, and once the opening leaves, guys, you're left with just a very, very faint imitation of what Creed Aventus actually is. Again, it needs some bass in it. This is not what I'd expect from a house of this nature, guys, and this is just my initial thoughts. I'm so disappointed with this one, guys. I will do a full review at some point, but for now, this is my initial impressions. It's not recommended at all. Get your nose on it if you can. Don't blind buy, but at the same time, those people that have purchased it, I'm sure a lot of you will feel the same way, but maybe there's one or two hardcore fans which say they don't care, and this is fantastic, good for you. But for me, guys, I'm more happier with, again, 1 million than probably purchasing for the price of what this one was for purchasing this one, guys. So that's my initial thoughts, just my initial opinion, and I will give the time now to see how it develops. But from what I can tell, guys, this is going to be poor for sillage, and it's going to be extremely poor for performance. I can't see it lasting at all. So that's my initial thoughts, guys. See you guys soon. Peace.